Please no hard swearing for the first 60 seconds of this quality
What
production.
the shucks?
Oh no! Shut the front door.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed that all the dudes who stream on Twitch all wear baseball hats? It really annoys me.
Oh, dude, I miss my baseball hat.
I guess they don't have to do their hair.
I had a silver Patron like trucker cap that I got from work, and I cannot find it. And I'm beside myself.
Buy another one.
Hmm?
You know, there's better
Buy a white one.
alternatives to
Buy a white
baseball
one and write it
hats.
in. Yeah, there's pigtails. There's just
Well,
fro.
Like, there's like better kinds of hats. There's wigs. There's things you
beanies,
could do.
A
Like,
tall white pointy one.
I feel like a baseball
that might go
hat.
over wrong.
Yeah, let's
Given my
let's not.
complexion.
I'm sure there's a few of them.
Wrong
do
kind
that.
of wizard, Jimmy.
Yeah, I just wish they would spice things up when it comes to headwear.
I mean, like, what are you looking for? Like some sort of
Football
like
helmet.
high
Football helmet.
tea, like, you know, train running around the brim with a hat type of thing, or
I want
No,
football
I'm
helmet.
saying a baseball hat is the laziest hat you can wear. Like, the only time you should be wearing a baseball hat is if you're like outside playing baseball. It's not a great
No.
hat.
no.
Just in general, there's no reason to have a brimmed hat if you're inside your house.
Well, if
Makes
it's
no
not
sense.
a brimmed hat, then it's just like a do-rag or
A dome.
like
Remember the
a
Yankee
skull
no
cap.
brim?
Yeah, it's just a yarmulke or
No, okay, a long
Baseball
brim,
hat. Don't
like, you know, just a little brim is fine, like a taxi cab cap or whatever those are. Yeah.
like I
Just
know
in-
I know a guy who plays pinball in like a full-on
Ranger,
like cowboy
okay.
hat. Like that's his jam. Like he just, you know, it's like 87 and he just wanders in, grabs a stool, and sits down in front of Jurassic Park, slaps on his like, "Hello, mate, that's not a knife," like kind of hat, and and you know,
I mean, I understand, but I feel like if you're on camera, a baseball hat, you can do better.
all right. Greeny, we
I
gotta
do
get
miss,
you going, buddy. Green Ranger.
Green
come on in.
Ranger, come on, brother.
Ranger, please.
That's who's playing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm playing.
Come on, Green Ranger.
Come
Somebody
on, buddy.
tag him.
I just tagged him in the Discord.
I also invited him as well.
Maybe he's at work.
Again,
God.
Brings his like portable setup.
Yeah, he's playing on one of those Asus fold-out monitors.
In the break room, like get that shit set up.
Colin now? Colleen now? What the?
Colon. Oh, Callan.
It says Callan. What the heck is
Callan now.
Callan?
Gollum.
coming now, maybe. Maybe we have to do someone else first if this is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And you didn't? Did you actually
Well,
start?
tell
the
you what. Yeah,
stream?
Parker, you ready to go, buddy? Because we still have a... Oh, never mind. All right.
No, we got it. It's good.
Okay.
Thank you,
I
Green
couldn't get the
Ranger.
control
I mean, he's on PS4, and PS4 takes forever to start up, so.
Everything
True.
takes forever to start up in this game.
Yeah, it's not
But
even
the
match
tournament
this game.
starts at 9.
Yeah, you really should boot up your Street Fighter at like 8:15 if the tournament's at 9.
Yeah, maybe you'll get lucky.
Oh, I need to. All right, here we go.
You asked me for the Twitch stream link in the chat. Like, ouch, man. Ow. Here all the time.
You're following him already.
I guess that's one more follower I can eventually count on.
Maybe.
What character do you think Invasion Asian is gonna play?
Oh, that's a good question. We booted up Geef earlier, so maybe he'll stick with the Geef.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably a good matchup for Zeku.
Mm-hmm. Of course, he does like his Ed.
He likes his Ed. He likes his Dulcim. I feel like he just likes to play the weirdest matchup possible. So
Yeah, keep them guessing. That do the most improbable matchup. That way, there's no way to study for it.
right. I mean, he's probably just gonna throw out a character that he doesn't even play.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Fong or Boxer or something.
What is it? Oh, it's a
Hey.
Geef
My first guess was correct.
versus.
Although we got a jury from Green Ranger.
No, we don't.
Oh, was I wrong? I just saw purple out of the corner of my eye.
Oh.
Oh, that explains it. Okay. Sorry. All right, let's do it, guys. Welcome to Beatdown Online 23.
Yep. So
Good old Street
already
Fighter.
back him into the corner, but
Yep.
he just jumped out of the corner pretty.
Yeah, Green
Made
Ranger,
it look easy.
Green Ranger's plan is going to be, of course, to keep the space. Oh, not get caught in that situation.
Armored SPD right through. Oh, wake up DP. Dash up throw. And then sets himself up just to get thrown. Puts himself in the corner. Oh, Green Ranger takes that crush counter. And then EXSPD. Gotta guess, gotta guess. Oh, he had that crush counter. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
No. Oh. Yeah, I've been told many times you cannot jump once Zeku has full V-trigger too. But he backed him all the way up to the other corner and just
You know
threw
what?
him.
Nice. Good back throw there.
Here we go. Takes round 1 for Invasion Asian.
Oh, good jump timing on Invasion's part.
Agreed.
Kinda
And he's
surprised
just
Green Ranger
he's
didn't keep the
hitting
pressure on.
forward on that stick.
He really is. He's leaning
yeah.
into it.
Trying to that
Green Ranger with
Chop.
the Rufus crouch hard punch. Oof.
oof. He's getting
All right, yep,
kicked
no,
a lot.
No. Well, that's the nice thing. There's a pretty good amount of wind up to that crescent kick, and that lets Invasion get back on D. You just got to
Yeah.
keep a good eye on him.
And I've noticed. Oh.
Oh, he gets
This
crossed
time
up.
is meaty. One hit away.
Yep. Now we're gonna work on chipping. Oh, Invasion got greedy
Yeah.
on that last one.
That extra dash.
Yeah, that extra dash will do you.
All right, tied up.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
Green Ranger
Invasion
ready to jump.
Asian's
Oh.
strategy is walk forward and get kicked.
I mean, that's got to be a tough one to get around. Especially since you can, get a nice LK version of that crescent kick out of all that.
Walk forward, get kicked.
I mean, he does have V-Skill 1. He
Oh
could just,
no. And then the EX crescent kick.
Yep.
All right, Green Ranger takes game 1.
But yeah, it is kind of
Wait.
interesting. We're not seeing the V-Skill 1 being used to advance. Like, you think you'd interchange that with the block, or like Sky in the chat is saying, you can use V-Trigger 1 on that since it counts as a projectile.
There you go.
Which is news to me, but welcome. Welcome news.
Round 1.
But here we go. Game 2. There we go. Oh, all right.
Yeah, this started very similar to the last one.
It really has. Good jump in.
This horizontal kick.
Invasion not even trying for an anti-air. And gets caught on the startup frames with a standing hard punch before the actual armor can kick in.
Oof. Takes the EX.
Oh, we got something.
Oh, good
Oh,
jumping.
no. Hey, there you go. Put that man in the
EX
dirt. Now jump
Air
up on him.
SPD.
Time for some wake-up command grabs. Channel your inner Iron Zangief. Hit 3 in a row.
Oh no. He's just working so hard to get in and
Yeah.
then getting knocked out by DPs
Well, yeah.
or
And
just
Zeku-
getting jumped
Zeku
out.
doesn't have a bad hit. It's just weird. Oh. There you go.
Every time Zeku crescent kicks, you have to do a shot.
I will be dead. Hey, there we go.
We
Running
all will
bear
be
grab.
dead. Nice. All right, gotta
better with
guess.
sips of
Gotta
beer.
guess. Oh,
Oh, that's big. Oh,
nice. And we gotta guess again.
there's the stun. Okay. This might be
See
a
the
dead,
stun
Zeku
combo.
here. Yeah.
Well, I will say this: Invasion Asian had to do a lot of guesswork to get that win.
Hey, he's nothing if not determined.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Green goes on the offensive. Oh, we might be learning things.
I think
Although we're not
he's
learning not
known
to
it the entire time. Crescent kick. Crescent kick. Oh,
There
he
we
gets
go.
in.
A little bit of change up in the timing. Oh, he tried to lariat the flip, but a little too late. There we go. Crouch hard punch.
Invasion Asian does have full meter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he gets in,
And
it's
about
gonna
to
be
get
trouble.
V-trigger,
There's
yeah.
V-trigger. I say the next few crescent kicks could become a liability. Oh man,
no.
the flip.
Oh no.
Ah, that second hit off the first one's gonna do it. All right.
Wow.
Good games.
I appreciate everybody watching this new video of how to crescent kick 1,000,000 times in a match.
It's go time.
I just thought it was great. The entire chat is like putting their hands up for Jimmy on this one.
I was getting in, but then he started changing it up. So I'm like, oh,
Of course,
dang it.
on Twitch, that's essentially the same as standing in the back at like an actual tournament, and like, "Yo, that's plus." All right. Well, oh Ryan, you should have stuck around, bro. We got your matchup next.
Okay.
Because now here comes Man Bear Peg. There we go. To the back.
Let's get into Zeku could be that annoying.
Oh, Zeku's. I think Zeku's like pretty annoying, and like it's because it looks like, I don't know. He does these weird things where it's like if he's just wandering around like doing normals, it doesn't really seem like he's got that much damage potential, and then suddenly he'll just explode. And I'm just like, what the hell? Like say a dirty word? Like call your mom something you didn't like? What the hell is this? You don't talk about moms. But yeah, so
you
we're
always
going
talk
to see
about
Ryan Vile
Yep, using his Laura.
rocking that
And
lore.
then Man Bear Pig should be using Alex, I think.
Maybe.
Yep, he's using
Yeah, Demon Alex. Vote for Capcom for president in 2020. Can't be any worse.
Oh wow, just standing light punch the
Oh, yeah.
anti-air, the crossover. Oh, I just see log. Hopefully it wasn't lagging on their end.
I didn't catch him.
Because Ryan just jumped in with the fierce punch, but then he didn't finish a combo, so...
Yeah, you're right. I'm seeing a little bit of stuttering now, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's lagging on their end.
I'll forfeit after this. It's probably me. I'll forfeit.
Oh,
Well, I don't know if you really need a forfeit. Just try to get your PS4 cooler.
It
stick it
says
in the
PC
freezer.
bro.
But you are using PS4, right?
No, he's on PC.
Oh, shit.
Oh, dude, you see Alex's wings freaking out there on the ground?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Lariat from Denny's. Ryan's takes the opposite side. A little bit of setups here.
Overhead.
Yep, V-skill again. Oh, three
overheads.
times.
4.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is just gonna. This is not gonna be high level play. This is gonna just evolve into what you can get away with online.
All he's doing is just that now.
Wow. Does Alex even have a punish that can do a blocked V skill from Laura?
I don't know.
It's really minus. I just can't press anything right now. I have no idea why.
Laura wins.
It's like minus 16, I think. Yeah, I'll forfeit. That's my problem. That's not his.
Yeah, try restarting the game. Hopefully, it's just that.
No. I'll be honest with you. I'm on Wi-Fi. I can't go.
Oh, why?
That's
Wired.
against
I tell you guys every freaking week.
Wait, how are you on Wi-Fi when you're on PC? It's just on a laptop?
No, I'm on my. I have a Wi-Fi device on my. I plugged
Parker, it's
into
in the
PCIe.
rules. Please play wired.
I can't. I just do this because I want to support the community, but I can't. Whatever.
Good games.
We got to get you like a
100-foot wire.
Well, no, like an Ethernet power line adapter or something. That way you can just plug it into the wall near your router and plug out. And plug out near wherever your computer is. They are wonderful devices. I've used them to much success over the years. But yeah, no, the chat's right. We love you, Parker. All right. Yeah. So let's get game over and yeah. Sorry, Ryan. You're bouncing me out, buddy.
And the mysterious ball.
Yep.
Hopefully
I don't
that's
usually see, I don't usually see Thu in the early rounds.
yeah, hopefully
Johnny
mysterious Bong's
Appleseed.
name is actually that. It is, okay.
Thanks.
So I guess we're going to be seeing 2 Urians.
Oh
match.
God, yeah. This one's for Pride.
I think,
He's
I
not
think
online
Bong-
as far as I can tell.
But didn't he check in?
He did check in.
Oh, he's in here. He's muted. What name is he using?
I mean, he should be Johnny Appleseed online, I believe. Why? You're up, bro.
Could you send me an invite, another one? Okay, cool. Got it. I just got it.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Hey. To the back, to the back, to the back.
Level 42, level 47. Super Platinum versus a Diamond.
Yeah, but Jimmy's one of those people who doesn't play online. Or sorry, not Jimmy, Billy.
Oh, okay.
Too many double dragons up in here.
Yep, that's how it is.
Let's do this.
God, did you ever watch that cartoon? The one where
I
Scott
think I-
McNeil was Jimmy?
I think I've watched the cartoon, but I do not know any of the voice actors.
Oh, it was great. It was a tour de force. But yeah, Denny's, I will expound upon you the wonders of the power line adapter later on.
I mean, technically, you can still go through like a floorboard or a corner of the carpet. You should be able to go through that way.
Yeah, but nobody wants to drill holes in their place.
Yeah, but if it's a small asshole right in the corner, I think it should be fine.
Just buy a device that'll allow you to do everything from the comfort of your home seat. Game on.
Oh wow, Bong is just going in with that
Thank you, sir.
tackle.
Be a whole different game if it was Chariot Tickle.
I mean, they are both wearing
Yeah, let's not write
The
that
man
fanfic.
thumbs. Anti-aired. That was nice. Mysterious Bong likes to jump a lot.
I mean, there's a lot
Headbutt.
to be had in the. Yeah, there's a lot to be had in the neutral.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh wow. Thanks, Hitman, for the sub.
Yep.
This is like your 5 years total so far.
Yeah, I mean,
We
well,
keep
it
on
says,
subbing
says
every-
24
every-
on the notification. So thanks for 2 solid years, Hitman. Thanks for 2 solid years of support. Oh, and now Ryan Vile as well. Ooh, bong. Yeah, Ryan, not to be outdone. 1.5 years. Keep going, buddy. You'll catch up.
Yeah, but Hitman already did it like last month as well. He did like a 18-month one or something like that. So he subbed so much. Yeah,
But no,
Bong needs
much
to
appreciated.
stop jumping in like that. You have all the moves,
Johnny,
dude.
Johnny's definitely got the crouch fierce figured out.
Another jump. Watch out for that. Oh god. I was like, I thought he was gonna be doing the headbutt like what he always does after a charge. Timing was off of the X kick. Wake up headbutts. Try to do the fake tick throw. Uh-oh.
Boom.
Uh-oh. It was too far over.
You always gotta love a
Every
little.
single Only if he would have just backed up a little bit. I think he would have won on that one.
But Johnny's got the advantage on this one so far. Looks like this Blue Oyster Cult Urian is the one to beat.
Mm-hmm. It's also seasoned with that little leaf on the side too. Or no, garnish. Garnish.
Exactly. Yeah. Little Greek herb on top. Oh wow! I
I
can't
don't
believe
think
Johnny
Johnny
took the
faces a
axe
lot
kick.
of other Urians as well, because he keeps on trying to do that sweep. When he knows another Urian can actually reach. I got caught on that low.
Good juggle all the way to the opposite corner. Up, took the EX wake up headbutt. See, it happens to everyone, folks. Don't feel bad.
Headbutt?
It even happens to Urians. All right. Oh, got the crush counter.
Lost the EX.
Yep. Whoop.
Oh.
That might have
I
been
think
an
he dropped
attempted
the-
headbutt. That might have
Yeah.
been 2 crouch lows into heavy headbutt. Oh, nice snag. Bong has full V trigger.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't even need it.
A slow shimmy, and then he just punches.
Yep.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, the walk didn't work.
Oh, got the
He
knees.
was walking back,
Oh.
stepping on that one.
Johnny tried to bait something out and got thrown for his trouble.
Yeah, overhead
Oh,
axe kick.
couldn't quite get the chariot tackle off.
Trying to do another one.
Yep. It's kind of funny, like their meaty setups are going to be kind of
Yep, the same.
both kind of a liability considering if either one of them has meter, because wake up headbutt will just beat whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it all comes down to guessing and respect. Oop, chariot tackle. Oh, EX chariot tackle. Puts the Aegis up in a weird spot, but it doesn't matter.
I'm not sure if Blue faces a lot of Aegis reflectors.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
Yeah, I think a lot of people use a tackle more.
Well,
More
no, actually,
Aegis.
I think Aegis is more popular, but like the chariot tackle one, I don't know. It's just easier to do.
Yeah, that's
you
true
know?
too.
It's pretty linear. There's no like, well, I've got to put this here, I've got to put that there, and then you have to play
Yeah, you gotta
Pong with
cross
your body.
under.
Yeah,
Oh, he delayed that fireball there.
yeah. And it doesn't really seem like damage output is too significantly different.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there you go. Pressure him. He doesn't have headbutt just yet. Yeet him. Yeet him.
Oh, did the uppercut too late?
There you go. Yep. Boom, boom. Boom. Reset. Up. Yep. Faded out the headbutt. Almost a stun.
Oh,
Oh. That was pretty brave. That was
Yep.
some big brain maneuvers from Johnny right there.
Probably wasn't thinking of that he was gonna be that close to be able to grab
I mean,
him.
he knew the iframes exist through pretty much the entire throw animation, so go for it.
But EX headbutt worked that time. Dash throw. Another throw. Oh.
Uria. Whoop. All right, Batista Baum. Oh. Man. Baum keeps
I
getting
missed.
mixed.
He got crossed over.
Oh, burns meter on that. There's the
Oh.
dizzy. This one might be done.
He still hit buttons.
He just wants to hit the button so bad.
Urian wins.
Gotta press the gear. Urian wants for nothing. Whatever. Urian
Man,
wants all the
these-
things.
That was really laggy.
Was it laggy? It looked really smooth on our end.
It was really laggy. I couldn't react to his grabs. Like he just dashed in and like teleported into the move.
Weird. Well, just
Yeah.
quick reminder,
games.
everybody, to alleviate these kinds of things, please make sure that you're not running the stream while you're playing. It will help. Clear your traffic, turn off wireless devices, etc., etc. All that good stuff. But for now, we get to welcome back a friend of ours who's been absent for a while, Sky647. And you'll be playing Kaiba Sega Saturn. Our resident Nash. Since we haven't heard from Craig in a long time.
I don't think he plays online. I think.
More's the
No,
pity.
he got it. He got it for the PC, so I think he could have. But
He should
he also
play.
doesn't check.
He should play
He
with
doesn't
his
check
friends.
chat. He's not even in Discord.
I talk to him all the time. Just,
Why don't you
just so
tell
you
him
guys
to
know.
come
He's doing good. He has other plans on Monday nights.
Oh, okay.
You playing Killer Queen?
No, he's playing Destiny 2 with Ellie and some other.
My
folk.
next guess was going to be like Bondage Club or something.
Nope. Actually, Meat
for-
Crab,
You're like, nope.
Meat Crab, Ian,
Not on Mondays.
Craig, all play
Destiny.
Destiny. Yeah, together.
Is it free
It's like
now?
Street. No.
Oh, well.
I don't know. Why are they playing it as such an old game?
Destiny 2? That's not that old.
Older than newer games.
It's like Left 4 Dead 2 old.
Yeah, some people are still playing that too.
Actually, Left 4 Dead 2 just got a huge update.
Yeah,
And
no.
it's pretty fun.
Yeah, because you play it.
Oh, Denny says Destiny 2 is free.
Oh wait, you're right. You are right.
Yeah, I think it became free after a while.
Except for the newest expansions.
Because Activision.
What else can you do in the game though? Like every time I try to look at it, after I got to like level 20 or something without buying any of the DLCs, can't really do anything else, right?
It's PvP. I mean, it's run around and shoot each other.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's get this match
Kiltron's
going.
mom
Now.
came through with the host. Thank you, Kiltron's mom.
If you
I
stand
know
in
who
my
you're here to
way,
watch.
I will kill you. Round one. Fight.
All right, start with
All
the
right.
site, huh?
So this is a first two actually. We got a Gil versus a Nash.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if Kaiba plays a lot of gills or against a lot of gills
I'm
either.
not sure there are a lot of Gils out there.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he had the parry as well. See, it's been that long.
Trigger one.
Nice, dude. That's my favorite
feature
one. Like the
two.
giant icicle spikes. It's crazy and a great spacing to it too.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, 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 boom.
What's his V skill 1 then?
This ice shall be your doom.
I forgot what that was.
Round two.
That's got to be the parry.
Yeah, but didn't he just parry? So then what's V skill 2?
You got me, man. Someone in the chat, I'm sure knows what his V skill 2 is.
Yeah,
I'm not
anybody
sure
else
I've
know in the
seen
chat?
it enough to know. Oh, V skill 1 is the meteor apparently.
No, that's V trigger.
Oh
We're
yeah.
talking about V skill.
Yeah.
Oh, it changes.
Oh,
Yeah, but V skill 1 would change the V trigger 2s, right?
we'll ask. We'll figure it out.
Oh, but they're
I'll
talking about
commission a
V
research.
trigger 2. I'm talking about what's just V trigger or V skill
V
1.
skill. Yeah, I'm not sure. I could have sworn it was the parry as well.
V skill 1 is either Meteor Strike or Hail Sting based on your V trigger. So
Well, then how's the parry activate?
don't ask me all these questions, okay?
Because I thought the parry was V skill 1.
Yeah,
And
seriously.
then V skill 2 is something else.
Well, you were wrong, obviously.
Oh, V skill 2 is parry. Okay.
Okay.
Round 1.
Then what's V skill 1?
Meteors.
V skill 1 is Meteor or Hail Sting.
Depending
V
on
skill
V
2?
trigger 2? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, like V skill 1, I guess, is more of like a retribution attack based.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who's Nash? Oh,
Ooh, actually
wow.
jumped right into the knee.
What a read.
Was that a teleport into the knee, or did he knee as he teleported?
I don't know. I think Sky was just covering his bases, and he definitely came up with the win on that one. Darklight says, "What does Pot of Greed do?" Bro, I played Pot of Greed to draw 2 cards. Draw Pot of Greed. I played to draw 2 cards.
Yeah, Sky is actually keeping.
He really
good
is doing a great
distance on
job, yeah. Well, this is probably a match where Nash can't do too much of his, like, his
this.
trading
Yeah, his
offense.
weird stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we got Seraphic Wing finisher.
You must accept your fate.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was
Thanks,
a clean
Darklight and,
2-0 for
Denny.
Sky. Back in good form. So, guys, what does V Skill 1 do again?
It's a parry. It's a counter flash parry.
Do you ever feel like fighting games are pay to win? No, actually, I think they've avoided that pretty well. Like, that would mean that, like, you were plunking down money for extra moves or...
Well, it's different characters.
Yeah, I mean, like...
I can
would say if
kind
any
of
of the-
understand it.
if any of the DLC characters that you paid for were actually, like, crazy OP, then, I don't know. It just... No, I wouldn't categorize them as pay to win.
You do have to have Akuma to win, so I guess that's the thing. Besides that,
Well,
you
even
have
when
to
you
have.
start out, you just go do the trials. You can get up 100,000 to get them. But the only thing I didn't like about First Street Fighter is just where they removed getting the FM basically constantly from anything.
The fight money, yeah.
Also, I don't know if the DLC characters are getting, like, crazy good advantages versus, like, when they went back and give Rashid a freaking Marvel Air Dash.
Way to trigger me.
Yep. Let's see. Well, we don't have folks for the losers bracket yet, so we're gonna have to clean out this second round of winners. Let's go ahead and just start from the top and get Hitman versus Green Ranger going.
This is the most important match that has ever happened in the
Ever.
history of Ohio FGC. Hitman is the establishment, right? Like
Yes.
Hitman wins constantly.
Hitman is
The
the
Green
incumbent
Ranger
governor.
is the one everyone's talking about. Green Ranger is amazing. I know I
He's so
say it
hot
every
right
week.
now.
They're only talking about him not in Columbus.
I'm
know,
in Columbus and I'm talking about him right freaking now.
Yeah, because you know about the other scenes. That's
Rampant
why.
fanboyism. I love it.
I don't live on an island. I live in Ohio. It's not an island. So Hitman versus Green Ranger is going to be freaking amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Give it some justice when you commentate it.
Put some respect on his name. I love these
Move out
nights.
of the way, Matt.
Oh, my bad.
All right.
All right.
Can listen
So
to
we got
Bison's
a
music.
dictator versus a Zepp. I almost called him a Zeppeli. versus a Zeku. Why did I go back to season 1 of JoJo? Like in my brain. Wow, Hitman's just Hitman's showing off in the chat. 9 ping, 54 megabit upload. I wish I had those numbers. Although I gotta say, I think I finally hit a spot where things are working out okay.
I'm at 110 and 12. That's all I really need.
I've got two 1080p streams going right now. My ping sucks.
I've got
But I'm watching the Chiefs beat the Baltimore Ravens, and that's important.
the Raven.
You don't need it high
Is Cal
quality
Ripken still
for-
playing?
for sports. They have
Speaking
numbers.
of
You can read
Baltimore.
them. 480p is good.
Bow down. Round 1. Fight.
I'm kidding. I'm
Alright.
pretty sure Cal Ripken retired.
Oh wow, just goes right past the that kick.
Yeah, Hitman's gonna have to stay on top of him because we know Green Ranger's got a pretty good distancing game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Hitman with that jump away jab. All right.
Switches to Young and
B&B,
dashes
oh.
in, gets punched.
Yep.
Oh wow, just walk up throw.
Yeah, Zeku's probably gonna be like a character to watch. I would be surprised to see Zeku like creep up into the higher ranks in a lot of big tournaments.
Walk back knee.
Mm-hmm.
Typical Bisons.
Of course, Hitman still being Hitman.
Round 2.
Mm-hmm.
Fight.
Maybe we should try out a Bison. See how that goes.
Oh, it is a projectile. So there he goes. He caught it and he sent it right back with the. With the
Yeah,
VC.
Darklight actually said that as well for that kick. That's why I was able to do the V trigger one.
Well, you know, if you ever needed proof, there it is right there.
Oh yeah, Sky did as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I thought you did, Dark.
Yep. Sometimes you just do a move and people are lucky enough to run into it, I guess.
Oh, so did Sky.
Not
Okay.
even bait. They just floated down. Wow. EX Psycho Ball coming to the rescue there. Wow,
Oh.
everyone's whipping their
Both use EX, but didn't work.
Burn that meter. He's got the opportunity to pop V trigger. Oh,
Oh, delays himself by doing the
Yeah.
demon flip. I need to get my reactions faster so I can catch those flips from Zeku.
yeah, Hitman doing a great job of just kind of like threading the needle around Zeku's assortment there.
Oh yeah, Denny. First time seeing a Green Ranger uses green skin. Yep, I think that's the first time too. Always uses like white, purple, blue, never green.
Oh, God. Imagine if Zeku had Grand's moveset from Grand Blue Fantasy.
Never played it, so I don't know.
It's actually
can't
pretty
help
fun.
that.
Grand Blue Fantasy, everybody, every Thursday night on this channel, PC edition.
PS1.
PS what?
He's playing this on the PS1.
That's a pretty significant upgrade. Well, I guess while we're right here, we should mention that our next match is going to be XDSC Crunk versus Ryan Vile. You know, whenever we get out of this. Big thanks again to Ryan Vile and Hitman for subscribing again.
Mm-hmm.
It is September. They're getting a nice little price cut on their participation and their support of the channel. You can too. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're back here.
Yep.
The game froze. Wow.
Let's do this.
Come on, Capcom. Oh, so yeah, I guess a lot of people are lucky not being able to get a 3080 just yet. Turns out the capacitors on the back of a lot of those GPUs are like shorting out at high frequencies.
Yeah, good thing all those scalpers bought them, because then they just wasted their money.
No good citizens. I got a PS5. I don't need a 3080. You keep telling yourself that, sir.
Hopefully you didn't buy it from an eBay person.
I think no. I actually
14,000.
No good had the help. I think Space Cake was watching the nets like a hawk.
Fight.
And managed to secure one for him.
Oh, Hitman's getting caught by everything.
Yeah.
The kick, slide, and an overhead.
All right. So Hat Zeku is young Zeku, right?
Yep.
Okay. So goodbye to the axe kick or the guy moveset.
You have a lot of dashing and sliding.
Oh, all right. We're back to old man.
I just realized Green Ranger never switched to young Zeku when facing me. Oh no, he switched once. He switched
Oh
once.
man. It was a nice attempt at the V trigger freeze to the DP. It just it was a little too late.
Oh wow, just building up that meter. Just a
Shaky start to the
micro
round,
walk
the Hitman came
crouch
through.
meter.
Fight.
Oh,
Oops. All right, Hitman laying on that corner pressure like Bisons do so well. Oh! Yo, you don't usually see jab punishes with super. Oh, wow, Hitman was ready for that, for the flip setup. Very nice.
and for that kick too, jumping over.
Here's the V reversal.
Oh, that slide just barely made it.
Didn't know it's a fireball. We might be seeing the Hitman special happening here unless he throws out an EX anything. Oh, there it is.
That's not the special, but still good.
It's close enough. He still closed out the match with it.
Mm-hmm. Two M Bison.
All right. 2-0 to Bison, not the
Yep.
player, just to the character.
Just the character. I'm gonna try him out to see how he is.
I mean,
Hitman's,
I remember running
making
him
him
in 4. He was just fun to like. Seriously, just bounce around. Just bounce around.
Because
All right.
Hitman's making him look very good, so I might try him out.
All right, let's get some Cold Sun in here. And a Ryan Vile.
Lord Sun.
Lord
See-
of Sunlight.
Is he still keeping that name?
Oh, tonight he's vegetable rights activist.
Well. Vegetable rights, huh?
Vegetable rights activist. Look, we have to eat something, okay?
Would a vegetable only be considered edible? Can any other plant be a vegetable if it's not edible?
Well, I guess the study was only on like three or four specific kinds of plant life that actually emit some sort of high-pitched tone when under distress.
Well, I know other ones create a what do you call it, pheromone, or make their vegetables and stuff taste different.
I'm sure we've read that out of it by now.
No, I think lettuce actually does that. If you rip it and then you cut it to eat it, that leaf would actually taste a little bit different than if you don't touch it at all and then cut it to eat it.
That sounds weird.
Fight.
Well, the ripping has
I
to
don't like
still
the
have
idea
to
of
be
my
grown.
vegetables defending themselves.
Well, some of them do the pheromones to call other ants or other bugs to help protect.
Okay. So this is the matchup that Ryan Viles says he hates, but ends up winning like 8 out of 10 times.
It doesn't mean he doesn't hate it still.
Whatever. You love
I
what
mean,
you're
he
good
is-
at.
He is
Oh.
getting some,
Oh, look, see?
the tea bag at the
See,
end.
that's a dead giveaway.
Or he's just trying to show the under the skirt, which is the shorts anyways, but you know. Air shenanigans not working for Cold Sun here.
Yeah, he's having a hard time getting started. Oh, that's spinning, which is going to be punished. In the corner. Got a wake up command grab. Nope, just a regular one. Oh. Ryan
Just
Viles
a
trying to
throw?
cover that quick rise option. Gets punished instead.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. Read the EX spinning mixer retaliation and got him around the backside. Very nice, Ryan. Game 1.
Laura wins. Round 1. Fight.
There we go. Kind of a high altitude air step, but here we are. Giving Cold Sun a nice little advantage at the start.
Yep. Oh wow, it's just that standing fierce kick that close and he still got it.
Yep. Oh, wow. You watched that entire fireball trajectory.
I mean, technically he got it the first time. Oh, that was a nice crossover.
Yeah, nice spinning mixer to counter to top that all off.
Oh,
Ooh.
drop that one.
Yeah, Ryan can put out that anti-air all day if he wants. And just over the line, Ryan's able to
Cold
take it
Sun.
back from him.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done the wake up EX. He should just like light punched or something. Because he only had one hit that he needed to do.
Oh. Oop. Oh, man. Oh, the stun. This Laura's a monster. Magic
Wow, he
pixel
just
power.
stood there. He just stood there
Yeah.
after the grab didn't make it.
It's both of them just kind of looking like, are you you alive? Yeah, I am. But that was quick 2-0. Put our friend XDSC Krug into the lower bracket. Sorry, vegetable rights activist. By the way, now that we are filling out the loser's bracket, anybody who has a match, feel free to go ahead and get going. Currently, that would mean a vegetable rights activist versus the mysterious bong, which is a sentence I never thought I would ever say in my life. And Green Ranger versus Kaiba Sega Saturn. Which,
Brothers
is that going to be like in-house?
I think they do have separate PS4s.
Okay. Just wander into the room like, I guess we're playing each other. Yeah, I guess so. But now we're gonna have Dark Light and Game Over for you, kid. Darklight's first fight of the night. Going up against a slightly warm Johnny Fappleseed. You know, Thu hasn't changed his fight name in a while. But I remember he was Taco Supreme for the longest time, which I just thought was hilarious.
I only know the game over for you, kid.
Yeah, I mean,
When
he was Game Over for
when I
You,
came
kid.
in.
He was Taco Supreme. Help me out, people. I know there's more.
I don't know the other ones.
And yes, loser of this will fight WTF's up Denny's in loser.
Let's do this.
And real deal, you'll be fighting Crunk. Cold Sun. It says.
Yeah. So we've got a Chun versus an Urian.
How does Thu handle Chun-Li's? I don't know if he faces many Chun-Li's at all.
I'm not sure. He's got the range advantage on a lot of his moves, like in the normals and stuff. He's got a better fireball. Chariot Tackle is definitely a strong distance closer. She needs to be like, to be most effective, she needs to be about like 2 or 3 body spaces away from
Round
him.
1. Fight.
Looks like Thu is really backing up, using V-Skill
Oh, yeah.
1 as well.
Well, he's right to be scared. I mean, Darklight's no slouch. Whoops.
Oh, that grab reach.
There's a bounce out. Oh,
wow.
trade. Chariot Tackle into the corner.
Long distance chariot tackle. Okay.
With the V-trigger activation. Oh, we did normal headbutt. Okay.
It still does the headbutt. didn't get
V-trigger
caught from the
activation.
open.
Oh, caught the overhead. Yep.
Nice.
That's the thing.
The
Urian's damage output is significantly higher and has to do less work for it. So, Duke can be a little more picky about taking his chances.
Yeah.
Still
Something
can't jump in
without
on the
spinning
spinning bird.
Four back fierces.
That's got some third strike like flashbacks there.
I'll try to do a tackle there and got hit.
I remember watching Ricky Ortiz and Justin Wong play 30th anniversary edition of Combo Breaker last year, and they both like random picked Chun-Li or something, and it just immediately just right into the corner. Yeah.
Oh wow! The
Standing-
instant air to air legs.
Toe tap to air legs, baby. Although I don't think it's quick enough that you can actually not block it. I think Johnny was just taken by surprise.
Well, you usually don't expect them to jump attack you. That's why.
It's true. Well, the instant air toe tap is pretty good tech. It's not often seen because Chun doesn't typically crowd the plate like that. Boop, boop, boop. Oh,
Hit
okay.
with the overhead.
Chariot tackle. All right. Going for the activation to keep it
Headbutt.
safe. Ooh.
Oh, he got hit out of that headbutt. Used EX to get out, I think. Technically not trying to get out, but still.
Well, she's back
Got
to
out.
normal power. Oh.
I don't know if he was supposed to do that tackle and not a.
Oh, and Johnny goes for the armor up, but he doesn't recover in time to protect himself. So Darklight's going to take that first one. All right, folks. Match after this is going to be No Good Citizen versus Sky 647.
I haven't seen a No Good Citizen join the
Yeah,
tournament.
happy
in
to
a
have
while.
him. All right. Standing fierce. Oh,
Oh, right in the crotch.
we're all just swinging for the fences today. Full range heavy buttons.
I mean, Chun-Li's fierce punch is the thing that reaches.
It's true.
Even if it's a block, almost no one can.
It's also low
attack it.
punishable, so if you read it, you can definitely do something about it. Nope, no
Oh,
grabs.
read that walk-up grab.
Ooh, no punish on that jump in either.
Grab? Nope.
Ah, yeah. We probably could have done any other version of headbutt and it would have been fine.
I'm not sure if Darklight was trying to get that V-skill counter or combo in after activating the V-trigger.
No. And see, that's... Yep,
Oh,
yep,
super.
look at that. Look at that. It's still
The
one
read
of
on
the
that one,
best
too.
properties about her super. Projectile invincible. Does definitely not travel like the 3/4 of the screen that it used to in 4, but still retains some good properties if you have eyes to see them. Look at these counter hits, man. Token. Whoop. Wow. He hit him, baited the retaliation, and then retaliated against the retaliation.
Chun-Li
Yeah.
wins.
Who didn't use any? It didn't use that V-trigger at the end there.
Yep. All right, so that will put our friend Game Over into the losers bracket as Darklight moves on. So Game Over, your next match is against WTF's Up Denny's. And now we come to this one. Please, folks, give a big welcome to our longtime friend, not oftentimes player, Young Vape God, otherwise known as No Good Citizen. He'll be playing our other returning friend, Sky647. So we got a G
Master
versus a
rank.
Gil. And yeah, No Good recently made Master, so congrats on that.
Let's do this.
Anybody else in the losers playing Green Ranger?
I would hope
Kaiba?
so.
You guys playing against each other?
Yeah, folks in the losers brackets, don't forget to report your match results to the Discord or into the Twitch. Either way.
I'll fight this battle. Round one.
Alrighty, here we go.
Fight. Pyrokinesis.
So
Just
these
just
are a
trying to
couple
feel
big
each other out
bodies.
here.
Not the big S, but they're definitely tall. Probably similar range on normals.
That corner carry.
Now, No Good Citizen also plays a Gil, so he might have a little bit of an insight on what to exploit.
Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be bad for Sky then.
Yeah, it does look bad. But Sky's usually pretty good about collecting himself, figuring out what's going wrong, and coming back.
Yes. Round two. Fight.
So we will see. Oh, we got the
I
wall
don't know if that
bounce.
was a
but
drop.
yeah, the follow-up was a little late.
Oh,
Yeah, the corner is like the scariest place you could be against a G. Well, No Good off to a strong start.
G wins.
I got that one already.
Yeah, big bodies and no wake-ups. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up, doesn't it?
Round one.
All right, we're going in. Game 2. Let's see if Sky can make those adjustments. Grab. Oh. Wow, No Good is finding all
overhead.
the holes.
I don't think Sky faces many G's.
Maybe not. Of course, it's been a while since Sky's been on with us, so the online competitiveness may have been. It just may have been a while since Sky's played with a lot of people.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow!
All right, there's a good V trigger activation. Oh, time for some retribution combos. Ah, caught him jumping in. That spear is really good, man.
Of all the people of round 2.
All right, Sky's last chance to stay in it. No Good with the back knuckle. Solid trades. That crouching fierce is an anti-air, and that bothers me so much. There's the knees. Anti-air. Yep. Crack, crack, crack.
What do you? I'm trying to figure out what you're cracking. If you're just squeezing the head, cracking the skull.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Sky didn't do the anti-air on that one.
No, he
He just
did
jumped
not.
in. Probably wasn't expecting a jump.
He's got his full CA ready. Burns a little bit of V-meter.
He
EX,
just
nope.
burned
Well,
the EX.
the big threat's gone now, I think. I think now No Good Citizen's going to come in. He's got his own CA ready to pop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Anymore.
solid anti-air. Command grab again. Couldn't catch him on the way to go.
Oh.
Oh, and ducks out of range of the throw. With a nice little medium kick to finish it out.
Wins.
Gil's famous skull massage. If anyone believed in phrenology, it would be Gil. Yes, good games to No Good Citizen. Looks like he's in pretty good form tonight.
Yep.
That will send Sky 647 to losers, where they can fight Invasion Asian. Hey, that's you.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be going out to do that one.
Let's see. Crunk failed the vegetables. Let's see.
Yeah, Denny's and Boo is actually playing
Yep,
right now.
Green Ranger and Kaiba.
Kaiba. They haven't said anything, so I'm not sure.
Let me check in real quick. How's your match? Anyway, while that's going on,
I sort of feel bad for Green Ranger and Kaiba. I feel like somehow they always end up having to play each other in tournament.
I mean, it's not
If they keep on winning, they're gonna have to sometime.
yeah. If they were both the best, they'd be fighting each other every week. You wouldn't feel bad for them then.
Well, one of them is the best.
Is anyone ever going to keep them down? Let's get. So yeah, we're moving on to winners semifinal. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. Which means we've got Ryan Vile and 1L2P Hitman.
Yeah, I was looking at the top 4, which is in winners right now. Hitman, Ryan Vile, Darklight, No Good Citizen. I feel like one of those things doesn't belong.
Come on, man, you
So,
got this.
So here I go. I have to play Hitman.
Yeah, dude, you get to show your skill against Hitman. You know you got
we
this.
play each other a lot.
Yeah.
It's always fun.
But now we
So,
all get to see.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Good luck to you, buddy. All right. So it looks like I'm flying solo while both of my co-commentators and TOs are occupied elsewhere. No worries, though. I will do my best. Okay, so Laura and Bison, no surprises there.
Round 1. Fight.
The opening respect teabag. You gotta love it. Alright, a couple scissors as Hitman presses Ryan into the corner. Ryan not entirely happy with that situation. Manages to get a cross counter, but nothing coming off of it. Oh. Hitman not even gonna bother to block the V-skill. Just interrupt it. He's not with that counter hit damage, son. There's the overhead. Ryan tries for a little bit of projectile setup. Oh, Hitman just has the reach advantage. And that aerial hell attack. Changes his body position, gets right in over the thunderclap.
Round 2.
First round to Hitman. Oh! Hitman ready for the dash in at the word go. And we got that grab across the way. Knee to the face. Ooh, Ryan trying to take it slow here. Be a little more methodical. Full power thunderclap. Oh, baits the jump. Very nice, Ryan. And grabs the dip. Once again, across the way. Wow. Hitman with these murder setups. V-trigger activation. Oh, we're going command grab first. Okay. But Hitman was ready for another attempt on wake up and gets him with the scissors. Hitman, game 1.
M. Bison wins. Round 1.
All right, here we go. Game 2. Let's see if Ryan Vile can get on the board. Hitman dashes up to absorb the projectile. And a big grab. Back throw this time. Interesting. Ryan Vile trying to get back on the player one side. Might just have better control from that direction. Whoa! I've never seen someone get thrown out of the EX elbow before. And there's the stun, and Hitman, yep, puts the finishing touch on it. It was either going to be Inferno or the Fireball. But this is match point for Hitman.
Fight.
You never see that move out of Laura. Uh-oh. Alright, Hitman worked the trade in there. Kind of got the assault off of him for a couple seconds. We're still playing a pretty good amount of neutral. Ryan caught jumping, though. Hell attack. Nice throw. Rebuff. Yeah, rebuke. Hitman knows the range of those, and he's going to finish it off with the critical art. Boom. And that is the match. Hitman 2-0.
M. Bison wins.
Good attempt, Ryan. Good attempt.
It's go time.
Yeah, good games. Good games.
It's just tough some days, you know?
Hitman's very good.
Hitman's
and we
very
play each
good.
other a lot. So
Yeah.
we both know each other. He knows my bad habits. I know his bad habits, but obviously he's the better, more experienced player. So he can exploit my weaknesses better than I can his.
Because he's not distracted by football. By football.
Oh, I turned that off. I was definitely not distracted by football. He had my full undivided attention. It just still wasn't enough. But this will be a good one.
Yes, it will. No Good
Nope.
Citizen seems pretty powered up today, and I'm looking forward to his fight with Darklight.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Darklight here for the last, I don't know, last 3 or 4 of these.
Oh yeah, regular
Really,
participant. I would call him at this point.
yeah, and he's been doing good every week.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And now we have No Good Citizen, who pops in here and there and usually comes in top 3 almost every time.
It's true.
Should be good.
Oh yeah, this ought to be a fun match to watch. Oh, undercover cop.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Round 1.
And here we go.
Fight.
Yeah,
So
right
this
off
is-
the bat, just
yeah, this is
throwing some fireballs at each other.
Right. Solid
Yeah.
spacing there. Oop. Nope, no grabs.
Yeah, good tech. Oh, no.
Oh yeah,
Catch
Darklight's
him
making
with
good
the,
use of these pokes.
yeah. Got him in the corner. Lets him out a little bit. Gives
Ooh.
him a little bit of space.
Risky jump. Boom.
Takes the throw, but still stuck in the corner. Whatever EX move he did got stuffed out there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, gets decided by the
Forward
command
Fierce.
normal. Yep.
Chun-Li's forward fierce is pretty brutal in this
It
game.
is.
So.
Oh, that final blow is the command medium.
Oh, was it?
Okay. All right, EXSDK gets the distance back. This is definitely Chun sticking to the ideal fighting range. Ooh, snuffed out the fireball. Got a couple in on her own.
Yeah.
Looks like Darklight
Doing
really
a
knows
great
the G
job
matchup.
of poking No Good Citizen out of his moves.
Yep. Oh, No Good's got his found his way in a little bit. Trade on wake up. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Trouble though. Trouble brewing. Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
There's the Gaia Crusher. Gets the
And
stun
stun.
and kaboom. All right, 1-1.
Head to the dome.
Final round. Fight.
Charges up that fireball.
Yep. So we got President level 1.
Ooh, catches him with
Takes
the
her off
rush
her feet.
punch.
Doesn't
But
get the grab though. Ooh, nice low altitude use of the orb. Keeps him safe from the fireball. Ooh. Couple of nice standing fierces.
again. So you know what I never noticed is that the fierce she uses her left arm, whereas the medium she uses her right arm.
Oh yeah, well, you got to mix it up. All right, we got.
That's how
jungle
little
going.
I pay attention to other characters while I play this. But
Universal, keeping him off. Definitely waste his time 2020 in here when you're fighting Gil or G. I mean. Oh,
catches him with the lower
Combo,
rush
yep.
punch.
Ooh, nice. Good back dash gets right out of the wake up. And is she gonna be able to
Super.
counter hit this? Nope, she's safe.
No.
And actually
Such
it's
a
coming for a
waste.
light punish. All right, he's still got a little presidential power, but it's not gonna matter because he just took a full-on boot to the face.
Yep.
That's gonna be game 1 for Darklight.
Chun-Li wins.
Do you think that fireball? Do you think that was calculated? Like, I know you're gonna
I
throw
don't
a
know,
super
'cause-
out here.
No, like, well, see, I don't know. I would have figured it was a better, without knowing the actual frame data on all this. It probably would have been a better idea for G. Oh, did you see your jacket go away there for a second?
No, sorry.
No, it's all right. But yeah, like her fireball is very punishable, so I would not be surprised if No Good thought that was a viable like counter strategy to the.
Oh no, I was surprised, but
Oh, yeah.
I know Darklight. I'm guessing Darklight knew that
That's an early
that's
stun.
what's gonna happen.
Up, 1, 2.
Is it a
regular-
P?
Oh no, we went for the EX
No.
legs. I think he was trying to finish it. Ooh.
Oh, takes away that perfect.
Yeah.
And to the corner
We're gonna
you
do
go.
Everything we can, but EX legs exists.
Wake up, EX.
Round
A
2.
little bit of a moral victory in that one little round, though.
Mm-hmm. All right, so this is match point for Darklight. Noga's got to take one. Oh, gets over the fireball, like you said. Very punishable.
Out of the corner.
Wake up 1-2 light SPK.
Darklight's been waking up buttons here and there.
Yeah,
just,
it is
just
kinda...
enough to keep No Good on his toes.
I mean, that's
Rush
actually been one of
punch
his
again.
favorite wake-up combos all night. It's been the crouch short, crouch light punch to SPK. Oh, there's the stun, and we're seeing a classic G reversal right here.
There it is, tied up on this round.
Final round. Fight.
Tournament, or not tournament, game point for Darklight.
Yep, still match point for Darklight.
But No Good, if he wins this, basically resets everything.
Yep. If we get game 3 out of this, I'll be so happy.
Tries
guys
for the
are-
splash, doesn't splash anything. No water, nothing, no splash.
These guys are definitely learning off each other and getting better as the fight goes on.
Okay. Chops him in the corner. Ooh, tries to negate that fireball. Takes a little bit, but
No anti-air,
again, that
all
lower dash
yeah,
punch.
the corner. Now the wake
Not
up
what you
game.
want.
Oh,
Yeah.
SPK. That's the thing. Like, you know, he's only got so much time in president mode, so he's got to really press it. But by going off totally offense, opens himself up to a nice room making maneuver like the EX SPK.
And unfortunately,
Nope, he
oh
does
no.
not link. Ooh, and Noga just kind of lets him get away with all that. Oh. You don't
There we
normally see
go.
that. You don't normally see an EX SPK like in the middle of combat like that. But yeah, yeah, Darklight's gonna take it.
Yeah, Darklight's looking pretty good.
See, No Good agrees with me. He says that EX SPK was pretty random. Like, yeah, you wouldn't have, no one would have thought to see that come out.
That's the fun thing about Street Fighter is when people start playing random.
Oh no, it looks like we have to say goodnight to our buddy Johnny Fappleseed. He's out in losers. And Sky's gonna move along and fight you, Ryan.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It looks like Invasion Asian will be coming back to us very shortly.
Well, you don't have any matches to stream except for winners finals right now. So.
That's true. So maybe we just need to get Mysterious Bong. And
Or
Invasion's out. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me just check in on the
yeah,
make sure what match we're actually watching.
yeah, we could do Ryan
Okay.
Bile Sky.
Let's
do
catch
Mysterious
up in
Bong.
losers. Let's do Bong and Green Ranger.
Cool.
Is it the Mysterious Bong? No, it's not. Can I just not spell mysterious? Oh, it's Real Deal Meal Appeal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I will send the invites. So, so
I
who came in?
assume-
Oh,
wait.
somebody left. Okay.
Is Invasion Asian sticking around to commentate?
No, it looks like he had to go.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Hey, we
guess I'll
got
be
we got a
joining.
Green Ranger match for you to watch, Ryan.
Dude, I'd be watching it either way, so I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, you're already here. Okay. Yeah, everything all kind of collapsed at once.
Yeah. Mysterious Bong. I love that name.
So, okay, did you catch wind about the new Sci-Fi Channel show about like two millennial girls becoming like magical anime girls or whatever?
No, I did not.
They got to choose their transformation object, and one of them chose her favorite bong.
All right then.
Yep. So now but it's such an impractical choice because now she has to carry it everywhere.
Yeah, and some of them can get unwieldy.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them you have to carry by the base because if you carry them by the thing at the top, like there's a chance to it'll come unattached and crack.
Pit student's like, what's this show about? Modern New York girls getting high and fighting aliens?
All right, so we got Green Ranger playing the Blue Zeku versus
I am
Mysterious
Blue
Bong
Zeku.
playing
Round one.
Banana Hammock Urian. Crescent kick. Crescent kick. Oh, blocks that. I don't think that was meant to be,
No.
or it was a bad read. Crescent kick. Crescent kick. Crescent kick. Crescent kick. Green Ranger is really he's just practicing crescent kicks today.
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's go. Takes the throw. Smart move. Oh no. Oh no. This could be it.
Yo, that's some pretty serious damage off of one of those. Oh! Yo, he straight up kicked the Aegis Reflector.
He kicked the Aegis Reflector and landed on the Aegis Reflector.
Round two.
Yeah. Alright. Mysterious Bong takes the first round.
Zeku VT2 is invincible on startup. You do all kinds of stuff when you're invincible. Meteor heading towards Earth, just use your iframes.
Alright.
Nuclear
Oh,
missile.
nice challenge on that wall jump.
Sure, nuclear missile's meaty AF, but you know, you got enough invincible wake-up frames.
Urian wins.
And Mysterious Bong is going to come through with that game one way.
Yeah, Mysterious Bong looked crisp.
Mm-hmm. I just had a little bit of practice running back through losers.
Yeah. We
Took out our vegetable rights activist.
Round one.
me and Mysterious Bong were actually warming up, playing what I call warmies before the tournament.
Oh God, no! Please, never again.
Sorry, it's the new term. The kids call them warmies.
The kids do not
And,
call them wormies.
And he seemed pretty good then. You know, we were just playing random characters, and I don't think I took a set that way.
Oh, nice use of the axe kick as an anti-air. Beats the conventional crouch hard punch, that's for sure. Oh, nice lock too with the knees
Nice.
as well.
Nice corner combo there.
I feel this
Green
Bong
Ranger-
is less mysterious and more to the point.
Yeah, Green Ranger really needs to do something. He hasn't taken a single round yet.
The way that Urian shot off after that DP was just crazy. It was like some giant Skyrim kind of thing.
Try to just jump in a little bit.
Yeah.
Like a lot of jump ins and a lot of EX shoulder charges.
Yeah, Green Ranger's not keeping on the same pressure that he was during his fights with Invasion Asian.
No, and this is a like that. Oh, he is so lucky that knee didn't hit.
Yeah. All right, we're going to the corner now.
Oh, that is gonna do.
Shoulder
Yeah,
tackle.
CA.
Yep, it's
Ash
gonna catch
kill.
him. Woo. Mysterious Bong putting the hurt on Green Ranger. Knocking him out of the tournament.
Urian wins.
4 games in a row.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, not dropping around. Okay.
If I had to say what could have changed the tide of that game, maybe more crescent kicks.
All the time, more crescent kick. More kick. More crescent.
More kick, yeah.
All right. Well, Ryan, let's go ahead and knock your loser's quarter out of the way. Then we'll go to our friend No Good Citizen and the Mysterious Bong and the other one, and then we'll be ready for top 4.
I agree with that plan.
Cool. All right. Well then. Time to start kicking fools.
Yeah, I threw the good game into the chat, even though I didn't actually play, just to see if they would get the hint. But nope, they wanted to stick around in the lobby and watch this next match. But unfortunately, they'll just have to
You can't
log
stick
into
around.
Twitch.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so Ryan Vile and Sky. Back in queue for me, so we're gonna have a Laura and a Gil. And it'll just be me again. Shouting to the void.
Let them hit.
By the way, I hope you guys out there are having a good time. Chilling with us tonight. Matchstick Melee. Just our usual chill Monday night tournaments. I know I'm having a good time.
Round one. Fight.
All right, so we got a little distance between ourselves here. This guy's taking a couple hits early on, but definitely in the mood to give it back. Cross under from Ryan. Catches low, bounces out, sets up a nice little thunderclap situation here. Ooh. This guy does his best to take it back to mid-screen. Whips the grab. That's going to be a command grab out of Ryan Vile. Big flips. Oh, a little early on the elbow. But nice V reversal through the fireball there. Oh, that's going to be punished. But a nice EX elbow armoring through is going to give Ryan Vile the first round.
Round two. Fight.
Oh, wow. Ryan wasting no time burning that meter. This guy's sitting on a couple bricks of it himself. Shuts down the thunderclap. Oh, the long Batista bomb. Once again, Ryan Vile doing his usual habit of the moment he gets a little bit of EX meter, burning it for his own advantage. Not a guy who likes to save up. Oh! Oh! The dash in, but no command grab coming off of that. Sky takes the thunderclap to the face. Re-reversal out of Ryan Vile. Gets the overhead. Throw follow-up. Tries again, but not going to happen. I'm kind of surprised Sky couldn't have finished it from there. Oh! What a matchup. But a very long clothesline is going to finish that round out in favor of Sky 647.
Final round. Fight.
All right, elbow to start things off. Not a lot of meters sitting around. Oh! Ryan Vile gets in around the Fierce Punch retaliation. Not that time, though. This guy does not have a lot of luck on these throw attempts. I wonder if Gil's grab range is lower than most, or shorter than most, I should say. Ryan kind of jumping back into the path of Sky's jump attack. Oh, good crush counter. Solid juggle, waiting for him on wake up. Nothing big. Neither of them really overcommitting. Empty jump to try to grab. Very nice. Ah, that was right on the path. Whoop. Back Bautista. Sky slowly catching up to Ryan Vile. And thunderclapped right in his face. Ooh! Forward throw. Ryan's just looking for that one last hit. Oh, he's not going to get it. Sky effectively punishing and shutting Ryan Vile out. Game one going to Sky 647. Yeah, this one's definitely close. Just a quick reminder, next one up is going to be No Good Citizen versus the Mysterious Ball.
Round 1. Fight.
But back to the action. All right, opening cryo. Oh, nice CC. Gets the command. This is definitely much more of a careful game than I envisioned, especially with the way Ryan Vile plays. There's a big CC. Elbow follow. Oh. That good pressure. That's a great distance maker. Solid trade, but Ryan's not really losing out just yet. Breaks the grab, takes a BNB, but gets a CC off. Oh, catches overhead with the V-skill and puts him down with a standing jab.
Round 2.
Vidstudent, I believe that Sky's already using the parry. Yeah. Trust me, we had a conversation about this earlier. V-skill 2 is the parry. Now, if you want to suggest that he actually start using it, by all means, yes. Oh, there's the CC. I've never seen Ryan hold on to this much meter before. Ooh, wow. Look at that DBZ freeze frame.
Lara wins.
All right, Ryan Vile tying it up. But yeah, honestly, the longer the fight goes on, the better Sky tends to do. So we'll see what happens in Game 3 here. Ooh, all right. Getting over the crouch HP. Looks like Sky's trying to keep it pretty simple here. Punish what you can. Tack on the damage where you may. Cut what you will. Oh, nice. That was a fantastic backdash against the EX command grab. Oh, yeah. All finally coming together. Hey, Peter. Plenty of V-trigger on both sides still. Both very, very slow decay on those. Oh, Sky tried to get a little distance and ended up not watching his toes as Ryan Vile puts himself on match point.
Round 2. Fight.
That'll happen. Ryan Vile doing a pretty good mix-up game here. There's a solid punish. Now Sky's on the offense. Gets those knees, whiffs the grab. Ooh. Nice. Good defense through that whole block string. Sky's going to get a big load of damage off of this. Oh, get the setup with the ice. Woo! Nope, nope, nope. Oh, wow. The Skull Crusher. Okay, here it is. Double Luigi.
Final round. Fight.
Ryan Vile off to a strong start. Already has Sky down to about 50% life. Oh, no. Okay, V-reversal from Sky. Does the knees. Trying to regain a little positioning here. Oh! Right through. We are in single combo death territory for Sky. He's got to be very careful right now. Oh! There's enough for the V-trigger. Let's see if he can get it off. Say, always stick out that foot. Oh, just a little shy on the follow-up. There we go. Let's see what we can get. Retribution. Crack, crack, crack. Ooh, now we got it. Oh, that's it! Sky could not get away from the command grab. Ryan Vile going to take that one 2-0. Or sorry, 2-1. 2-1.
Good game, Sky. I'm
Those
sorry you had to
gross.
lose to something so dumb. If I was him, I'd be pissed. Sucks.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
It always feels like awful to be like, okay, the game gives that person a 50-50. He didn't earn it. It just gives it to him.
All right. Real Deal Meal Appeal, where are you? He's already in here. Cool. Look at you guys ready to go. Oh my god. All right, so we got another big body match coming up. Urian and G. But yeah, those were good. Those were good games. Absolutely.
Oh man, so tall.
Yep. I'll never know what it's like to be 6'4".
Round one.
Same.
Oops.
Oh no.
There we go. All right, Bong off to a
Jumped in
strong
right
start.
off the bat. Also, these two dress very differently.
Oh yeah. Well, one's basically like Spider-Man Noir, and the other one's Macho Man from Punch-Out.
All right, so, ooh, catches him with the splash, but not much there, and out.
Ooh.
Done for that round.
Mysterious
Mysterious
Bong.
bong. Say that again.
This is the-
Mysterious bong.
This is the real deal meal appeal.
All right, they're just throwing punches. Just dash and
Nice Batista.
throw.
Whoop. Oh,
Oh, that
big whip.
command throw. All right, so it looks like there's some connection issues being
We
reported.
could try to back out and recreate the room.
Just both make sure your streams are closed, all that.
Yeah.
They can't hear me if their stream's closed. So if you can hear me,
Yeah, if you guys can hear, go ahead and back out.
close it.
Round one.
Okay, no good says to run it.
Fight.
Yeah. Sorry about the internet. It
Yeah.
sucks.
Honestly, it looks really smooth on my end.
Yeah. I mean, that's what people say, but there's always, like, I always hate when people say that.
I
Like,
mean, yeah.
it was
I've
good
got-
on my end.
Well, no,
It's
like, you know,
dude.
I'm just watching, but usually if there's like,
Yeah.
some sort of issue. Of course, it could always be no good's Comcast like screwing him over.
Or mysterious bongs.
Yeah, Mysterious Bong, turn off your lag switch, jerk.
I did play Mysterious Bong before this, and his connection was fine, but who knows?
Yeah, I mean, ISP stuff is weird.
Dude, the internet sucks.
Yeah.
If
Need
there
some of that
wasn't-
good old South Korean internet.
Yeah, if there wasn't like good stuff to watch on the internet, I wouldn't even bother with it. Anyways,
Yeah, Bong is kind of ripping up on. Oh,
yeah,
well,
RQ'd.
It's go time.
did the game like I don't know. Yeah, I don't consider no good or rage quitter, but yeah, that was
Oh, I would assume he knew it was. I mean, it was
that he
over.
knew
and
it
he
was
did it
over?
as- Pulled the knuckle do, you know.
Is that what Knuckle do?
So yeah, in CPT East, Knuckle did that. Yeah, it was an unplayable connection, and he just when the super started, he just unplugged. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a speed test.
Sure.
No Good's requesting a speed test. So,
Yeah.
Mysterious
let's see.
Bong. If you could go to speedtest.net and take a screen cap and throw that bad boy into Discord.
Wow, that was some of my worst spelling. ever. Yeah, I'll
we
set
should
up a new
do
room.
Yeah, Darklight is a smart person.
Yes, very much
Let's
so.
get out of this room. Make a new room.
Dismantle the battle lounge.
Theoretically, it has no effect, but
I mean,
what else do we have to do right
fresh
now?
connection to a different server, who knows?
It's a peer-to-peer game.
Shush. let me envision things how I like. We'll be going to winners anyway, so I need to change that to first to 3. All right, fresh room, fresh invites for my good buddy Brian Bile. And might as well get Hitman and Darklight in here as well.
It's go time.
Right. So yeah, we'll just have But yeah, no good. We're gonna have Real Deal throw that up in the Discord. So just open that up in one of your side. Anyway, Ryan, if you would be so good as to join me at the back of the queue.
There I go. Cool
Thank you,
kid
sir.
section.
Yeah, the back of the bus. Everyone try like, yo, let's see if we can smoke a cigarette in the back.
Let's do this.
Do you want to go push the janitor knowing he legally can't hit us back?
No, I'm not. That's not really my scene. Also, the janitor could put some stuff into your locker, frame you for some things.
It's true. They've got all those jangly keys.
Yeah. All right. Hitman versus Darklight.
Oh.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, we're sticking with the Darklight HG. It's a little better than HD, don't you know?
All right.
But yep. So Darklight's taking the majority of the damage so far. Catching up here. We got a V-trigger activation. SBK. Boom, baby. Gets him right
jumps
around.
over. Perfect timing.
Yeah, it was. Oh, gets the
Instant
grab
air
off of that.
leg. And then get out of this corner.
Oh no! What a clutch! What a clutch moment! Hitman just with the EX head stomp. All right. Oh, there we go. Nice back roundhouse. Hitman with the fireball pressure. Oh, good dash under. That trade still working. Wow. Darklight's
yeah,
doing
good
some
dash
really
under.
good work here on countering Hitman's V-skill activation.
Yep. Activates. Dashes in. right to the face. Ties it up.
Final round.
However, this one's gonna be first to 3, so
Correct.
this is all data right now. Oh, jumps over that again.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty generous hitbox on that jumping roundhouse. I was not expecting it that go.
Good crush counter, and
Oh, wow. Hitman dashed in on the very
Oh.
last hit of the XSBK.
he baited it and then got a little antsy.
Dark Knight's in trouble. Oh, tried to go underneath the fireball. The explosion, though, knocked him out of whatever he was trying to do. I'm guessing V-trigger activate. And the grab. All right, game 1 going to Hitman.
M. Bison wins. Round 1. Fight.
All right, big bang to start things off. Slight stutter there. Boop.
Oh yeah, dashes in and stops that.
Hitman just with the slow walk forward and the heavy kick. I wonder how what the plus on block is for those.
Oh,
Are they
takes the
punishable at
throw.
all, do you know?
Oh, sweeps in.
Oh, and the instant
Instant
there toe tap.
Yeah, nice tap there. Just tap, tippity tap tap. Tapping all over that skull. Right off the bat. Oh, EX everywhere. Who needs meter? These
nobody.
guys don't. Nice stagger pressure there.
Darklight gets his spacing back. Oh, manages to pump an EX fireball into him.
Catches that scissor kick. You know, yeah. I'd almost be worried if I was Hitman right now to use that projectile, considering he's gotten caught every time he's tried to use it.
It's definitely becoming something you could be cautious about. But Hitman's still not letting this one try to slide away from him.
Final round.
1-1 so far.
Fight.
Alright, jumping right over. Yeah, at that distance, the light punch fireball is straight up bait.
Punishes the legs there. Ooh,
They are pretty punishable. Nice grab.
jumps in.
Dark Knight
Another-
down to 50%. Need to find a way to get back in.
Oh,
Hey,
that's one way to do it.
Boom, 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 boom. Just needs another one. Nope. Oh!
That takes a lot of guts
It
right
really
there.
does.
Thing's got a lot of
Got
iframes.
pressure here in the corner. Oh, is able to get it.
Oh, doesn't get everything, but gets
gets
so
gets
close.
the lightning legs off of that. Ooh.
Try
Wow. Okay,
ties
Darklight.
it up again with the EX bird kick.
Chun-Li wins.
All right, game 3, tied up.
Fight.
Yep.
Got
Put the jacket back on. Oh.
oof. There goes 40%, 50% of your life.
Okay. Anti-air. gets the
Flash in
grab.
between you.
Oh, it's this guy in the chat. What up, Lamont? Pressure. All right. Yep.
Nice, good
Dash.
anti-air there.
Yeah. It's a good button.
All right, gets the V trigger cancel.
Kind of working all these extra hits. Change up the
That's
mentality of when it's
safe.
okay to punish and when not.
Oh no, crush
Uh-oh.
counter. EX spinning
SDK.
bird kick to get out.
Ooh. And Hitman doesn't
Hitman.
get the V skill off in time, so he takes both to the face. Ah,
The best
there we go. EX heads down.
anti-air in the game
Yeah,
right
one of the
there.
most confusing hitboxes for what he's at versus what he's actually doing. Wow.
Dashes through that.
Yeah, immediately puts a fist in her face.
Hitman's had some really good openings.
He has. Both of these guys are doing a really amazing job of just like countering each other. Oh. Darklight tried to get something going with a little more startup than usual. Air grab!
Air
We haven't seen that all day.
Oh, catches him with the fireball right there.
I'm
But
always hyped
the
for air
scissor
grabs.
kick.
Oop, oop, oop. Oh, that
Doesn't
crouch
fall for
roundhouse
the
is
sweep?
risky. You can 100% punish that.
I feel like it was spaced at a perfect range.
Not while crouch roundhouse still exists for Bison.
And Bison wins.
I don't know. I'm gonna trust Hitman on that one because he took the round.
He did take the round.
2-1 Hitman right now.
Yep. So he only needs one more game to clinch winner's final, but Darklight's not out of this yet. And we will go from this to Ryan Vile versus Mysterious Bong after this match. Oop. All right, Darklight being extremely tricky at the start of the round here. Staying mobile. Oop. Of course, you only need to get it with one Psycho Axe to really take some damage. Oh, Darklight tried to crouch medium punch in, couldn't quite get it. Didn't get the side swap. I think Hitman was feeling the opposite side. Ooh! And tried to punish the legs with the Inferno. Very interesting. There's the trigger activation to keep those legs safe. Hitman's doing a little retreat game. And his Inferno's going to take that round for him. Hitman on match point.
Round 2. Fight.
Oop. Oh, the SPK. All right, Hitman did manage to get a punish in there. Nice. Oh my goodness. Hitman actually was able to dispel the EX fireball from Darklight and keep his pressure on, but
Oh,
There we
nice
go.
jump. But can't
Yep.
punish anything with it.
neutral roundhouse, baby. Oh, there's the trade. Oh, and
there it
Darklight
is.
manages to hang on.
Darklight's 1 point away from tying this up.
Yep.
Final round.
Still match point for Hitman, but yeah, Darklight could essentially tie it up. Alright. Oh. Very patient. There's the fireball. Oop. There you go. Nice counter. More limit. Oop. Gets caught low. No one's really getting anything too big out of this.
Good block.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah, that's the thing with not too much in the way of anti-airs for Bison. Even Chun-Li's little floaty, like, you know, post toe tap. Wow. Post toe tap follow-up can't really be punished by him too much. There's the trigger activation, hard SPK all the way to the corner. Whoop. Oh, wow. Darklight just going in. 6 hits on that jumping fierce. Oh. Doesn't let Hitman have his way. Oh, gets grabbed.
Just a throw.
I think we might be
Wonder what
seeing
he's
a throw.
going for there.
Oh, and runs face first into the EX fireball from Bison. Oh, man.
That was
And
a
Bison
weird sort of thing that happened at the end. Like, I almost thought that Hitman had maybe dropped an input or something. You know, he went up in the air, did a neutral, like, kick, and then just fell. And I was like,
Yeah,
what is he on right now? But he takes it.
he does. That was good stuff. All right, time for the losers semi. So that'll be you, my friend, versus the Mysterious Bong.
All right. It'll be a best of 2.
Yes, first
It'll be a
2.
good-
So I need to change that in the thing.
It'll be a good time.
Maybe.
I think it will. I played him earlier today, and it was a good time. It was, warmies, right? So we were just, I played some Lucia. What else did I play? I think I played Ryu. I played some Boxer. Funsies.
Yeah, it looks like
All right.
Hitman's in good form today as well. So whoever gets to him is going to have a fight on their hands.
Hopefully not me. He's already beat me pretty bad.
Nah,
So.
dude, get up there. Go take your honor back.
All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
All right.
Good luck to me. Not.
Yes, I echo your sentiment.
Let's do this.
Oh man, I like that. Good luck to me. Oh man. All right, guys, loser semi coming at you. Laura and Urian. Seen this one a couple times tonight, I feel.
Round 1. Fight.
Ah, jeez. Oh, US, Matt. There we go. Okay, so Mysterious Bong taking the first salvo in this situation. With the shoulder throw. Nice trade. Ryan going for the stun early. Gets the B skill off. And there it is. Boop, boop, boop. Woo! Okay, Mysterious Bong with the pressure, another Batista. Ryan Vile EXing elbow out of there just to keep things safe. Oh! Gets caught with the random EX chariot tackle. And he's on the electric fence a couple times to Mysterious Bong's advantage.
Round 2.
Mysterious Bong coming back in a big way on that round. Doop. Good pops. Up in the air. We're going to get stunned from here? Yes, we are. Oh, my goodness. Woo. All right, elbow through. Ryan Vile trying to show a sign of life here. Pops his V trigger. Doesn't get the air elbow. Just one too many hits to challenge that. And Mysterious Bong's going to take that first game.
Urian wins. Round 1. Fight.
Oh, all right. A couple hits on that tick throw. Start things off. Ryan Vile gets a nice series of normals in there. Command grab. What's the wake-up plan? Oh, nice shimmy. Air. Oops. Oh, and Ryan Vile able to punish the whiffed EX headbutt on wake up. Comes in with a quick low dash, and there it is. Round 1 going to Ryan Vile.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Oh, Mysterious Ball coming in with a jump light kick. Interesting. EX headbutt. Right into the Batista bomb. Got this corner pressure. Gets the axe kick off. Ryan Vi with 2 command grabs in a row. Hat trick? Nope, no hat trick. Oop. Crush counter. Nice juggle there. Bong with a wake up headbutt one more time. V-trigger activation. Oh, gets grabbed. Aegis Reflector, trying to do some setups. No grabs today, thank you. Oh, now we're going in. Oh. Actually managed to hit the Aegis before it even impacts on the Korean.
Final round. Fight.
Mysterious Bong with a big jump in combo at the start here. Easy quarter life. Shaved off Allura. Crouch medium punch is such a strong button for Urien. Oop. Ooh, not sure what that was about. Crack. Whoop. Nice hit. Not getting grabbed today. V-skill. Oh, didn't get full punished. Into the dirt. What's the wake up? And there it is. All right, Ryan Vile taking game 2. Tying it all up.
Laura wins.
There's a big change in how they were going at it there towards the end. Lots of tiny movements, more subtle shifts, feints, all that good stuff. Just a reminder, whoever wins this next game will go on to fight Darklight
Round
in
1.
losers final.
Fight.
Bong starting the round out by winning a bunch on normals, but Ryan Vile pulling out the big moves. Whiffs the command grab, but no punish. Weird cross up there from Bong. EX headbutts on landing so he doesn't have to deal with the thunderclap. So the chariot tackle juggle. Anti-air into the critical, sorry, the crush counter. Again, denying the grab. Ryan Vile all over the place with these dashes. Tries the V-skill. No punish from Bong. Oh. It was all a ploy. Just to get him close enough to Batista bomb him into the Aegis Reflector. Alright, so this is match point for Mysterious Bong. See if Ryan Vile can hold him off. Alright. That EX elbow follow up into the corner, gets command grab. Oh. Oh, a little bit of hitch there. Whoop. Doop, doop.
He can take it.
Oh. Okay.
It's not good.
Wait, what's not good?
The connection's not good.
Oh.
It's his. Take it. Take it. Here, I'll record it. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's see. See if it's still laggy. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's just like real chunky, I guess. I don't know. It wasn't like this earlier. And it's funny because now it seems fine, but.
I mean, if you want to finish it out from here.
Nah, like, it's fine.
All right, well, I have no way to signal him since he's not listening to the stream.
Yeah.
Well, I guess well, yeah, you're gonna win if you're gonna win this round if the clock just ticks down.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, he's not gonna make it. Aww.
Hey, it was so close.
Final round. Fight.
All right. Huh. That's the thing. Like, it looks so clean on my end. But yeah, definitely record it for me so I can see what it's looking like. Might have to do some optimization on Billy's internet connection.
I played him earlier and it was totally fine. I don't know what it is. Like it's just on my end it'd be like in mid combo, it would just like pause and all of a sudden the buttons would drop and you'd be like and you couldn't tech throws or anything. So it's just sort of like
Well, that's not encouraging. But I guess we'll see how it.
Yeah, I mean it's not his fault. That's the thing. Like you
Right.
can't be like, oh, you're out of the tournament for something that you have no control over, right? It is what it
I
is.
suppose so, yeah. Well, we'll see if Darklight fares any better. On to losers final. Yeah, I mean, it could always be the ISP as well, just having intermittent issues. It'd be like that sometimes, and you hate to see it because, you know, you want to run a match where everybody, well, you want to run a tournament where everyone's having a good time. Dang, you could have won that one though, man.
Dude, no, like I was mid combo and it just like stopped, and it happened a few other times, I think to both of us, where like once things started happening it just turned to soup. But it is what it is. It's like Street Fighter. It's you can't let it tilt you because you choose to play this game, right?
Yeah. Try your own lobby? Well, if you try your own lobby, we're not going to have to watch, Billy. Now, if you want to, I can make a fresh one real quick. Again, Ryan says it's not going to help because it's all peer-to-peer, but...
Yeah, like it has the network it's on, like people say things like, oh, you should put it on the same network as Rocket League, which is on the Google Cloud network, or on the same network as WoW or these others, but the game goes straight from one player to the other, which on one hand you think it'd be good, right? Because it's like, okay, it's point-to-point connection. But on the other hand, if there's anything going on in between those two people, if it's one person going to Amazon, another person going to Amazon, those routes are pretty ideally set, right?
Right.
But if you're like just going, it's like the difference between driving to a football stadium and driving to your friend's house. Yeah, the roads on the way to the football stadium are going to be a lot better than the roads to your friend's house. So even if your friend's house is closer.
Even if Microsoft buys Capcom.
Maybe Sony will buy
Maybe
Capcom.
Nintendo will do it.
I know at GDC.
Where are
did
you, Bong?
Yeah.
Get in here.
Yeah, he's not in the Twitch anymore. He closed it. Because we were talking before this, and I was like, "Hey, dude, just make sure your everything's closed, just in case." Because we had played before. So
No, it's true. Pokken, Hitman says Pokken Tournament has better netcode than Street Fighter. I think that's actually true.
interesting.
I think that is factually correct, actually.
That's sort of insane, but also startup frames on Pokken, I imagine, are like 800 frames. Like
it's some of it is, but it's a lot faster than you think.
I played some of it when it was free.
Yeah, like I remember watching. Oh gosh, I cannot remember his name now. That's embarrassing.
The Columbus native, right?
Yeah. He was like number 2 in the world. Thomas, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching Thomas play was, it was nuts. It was definitely not as like frantic as like your typical J fighter, but
Yeah, I was entertained by the game when it was free on Switch, and as soon as it was like, okay, it's not free anymore, I was like, never mind, done. Especially, it's funny because you forget the uphill climb that you had to fight, like in fighting games, and then you pick up something like Pokken, and you're like, whoa, like these dudes are crushing me at a point that I don't even know what's wrong right now.
All right, let's see how we do here. By the way, shout outs to the Tekken guys who showed up to the stream here. Cheer on
Heck
Billy.
yeah.
Real deal, meal
So,
deal. Although the internet seems to be cheating for him, so it doesn't really matter.
I know at GDC they did a talk about Tekken's netcode and how like they're using variable rollback netcode and such, and I don't know. It's easy to complain about Street Fighter netcode, and then you play Tekken and you're like, whoa, this isn't even cross-platform, and the netcode's suspect.
Yeah. Well, Darklight managed to take the first round.
All right, yeah.
What is going on?
Either way, so Darklight.
Yeah, it is kind of what it is at this point. Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, netcode requires you to take that throw. That's not Darklight taking that throw. That's Capcom taking the throw for him.
Yeah. I've heard people say that the game's been a little buggy over the past few days, or at least like just online glitches. Uh-oh. Good grab. Ooh, and manages to clinch it out. Okay, Darklight, game 1.
Chun-Li wins.
Yeah, and it's important to note that it has nothing to do with the player, right? Like people love to be like to blame the player, but it's out of the player's control.
Yeah, I mean, to a large extent, like, yeah, he did send us the screenshot.
Yeah, his stats look fine.
Yeah,
He's wired.
11 ping is totally fine.
Yeah, what else is a man supposed to do?
Yeah, 20 up, 500
right?
down. Like, yeah, what else can you at that point? Oop.
It's interesting. In sports terms, it's like you show up to play a football game and it's raining. And it's like, well, these conditions suck. We didn't want to play in the rain, but it's like, what are you gonna do? It can't. It's part of the game, right?
Exactly. Oh. Okay, nice. Okay, just under. Up. Speed trigger activation.
I love that little like stare down in the corner.
Oh, absolutely. It's where the person with their back to the wall has to like confront their own mortality.
Yeah.
It's like that in Tekken 2 at the tower of crumbling floors. It's like, dang, do I wander out in the middle of this or do I stay against the wall and deal with that whole nonsense?
Oh,
no!
I thought you were talking about Fall Guys. Actually, you were talking about...
No. Man, I sure hope they put Fall Guys in Tekken 7.
All right,
Nice
there's
combo.
a good combo.
Yep. And Aegis is still viable.
Hell yeah! And did you just see Darklight?
Oh!
Darklight tech that throw. I'm telling you.
Darklight doing that
Mysterious
good work.
Bong is human. He bleeds.
Tekken guys, I miss you. In the sense that I'm, throwing tournaments and a lot of you don't show up.
Round 1.
Yeah.
Fight.
We get.
All
I know.
right, so, game 3. Off to an interesting start here. Oh,
Darklight's
good read on the
2-0
jump.
right now.
Darklight into the corner, gets the grab. Oh, okay. We do standing medium kick now. That's interesting. Oh, another Batista bomb.
You can't tech that. You can't tech that. Good wake up buttons though.
The overhead again. Oh. And Darklight was
Actually-
able to withdraw his hand before the Aegis Reflector's hitbox activated.
One of the funniest things about Street Fighter. Oh, that was sweet.
So I'm just going to hang out here. Oh, that's a punish.
My favorite thing about Street Fighter netcode is when you're like throwing somebody and it rolls back and you're getting thrown.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst.
It's like that's out of all the possible combinations that could have happened, that's the one that couldn't have happened. If I was throwing and they were throwing. Anyway.
Yep, we got a good fireball war going on here from Darklight actually. Whoa!
Oh, nice wake up buttons
Yeah.
again. Darklight. And
Gets out of the EX headbutt too. Just made Bong waste all that needed. Ooh.
his air legs, beautiful.
Yep, that had to be light version too because he had almost no forward travel. There you go. Catch him low. Mysterious Bong, one good B&B combo away from death. Oh.
Oh,
wow.
stuff.
Yo, right
And-
through. Oh. Boom. Woo. Well, Darklight with the 3-0. Looks like he has solved the problem of the Mysterious Bong.
Yeah.
What a weird Hardy Boys like title that just was.
You know, a lot of tournaments this has been happening, like that CPT East tournament where people are just like, you know, I'm just gonna opt out playing this person.
Yeah.
And you can't blame the person, right? It's
Yeah, I have no doubt that Billy is doing everything on the up and up.
right.
It's just
At the
internet
end of the
being what it
day,
is.
we've chosen to play this game rather than Skullgirls or
Them's
Power
fighting
Rangers.
herds.
them fighting Zerd. Yeah, them's fighting herds is very good too.
Oh yeah.
It's- as a game, just in general, it's fun. But unfortunately, people like to play as Chun-Li rather than as a llama, which is weird, right?
It's weird when you think about it.
So we're gonna go into grand finals.
We are. And here comes Hitman.
Which
so this will be a
is
run back for these two. Hitman was
Yeah.
the one who took Darklight out in winners final. I have to go to the back door. And so do you, Ray.
Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna let Darklight put me into the back of the lobby.
Yeah, Darklight will send you to kick you out of the match one way or another.
Yeah, exactly.
Zion's a rhythm game player now.
I miss seeing Zion around.
I miss Zion too.
What a nice guy.
Too bad he's dead to me. Wait, what happened? Why did Hitman go to the back of the queue?
Everybody's dodging today, dude. Everybody's dodging.
Nobody wants to be alone. Even Darklight's like, nutty. Oh, all right. Hitman, you playing? What the heck?
Yeah, maybe Hitman had to go get a beer.
Emergency bathroom sesh? What is this?
Dude, you don't know. I love it. I love it.
Hey, there we go. After 10,000 years.
Zion accidentally took one of my fight sticks, and I never would have known unless he was like, "Hey, do you own this fight stick? I think I grabbed it." And I was like, "Yeah, that's mine." And he gave it back.
He's a class act, is what he is.
Class act. He drove out of his way to make sure I got my fight stick back. That looked exactly like someone else's fight stick. It was like a PS3 Soul Calibur.
Oh, those are nice. I actually bought one of those for my buddy when I was trying to get him to play fighting games more. Found a
It was.
found a PS3 Soul Calibur controller.
Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, I really like it still. I just don't really use it because, adapter and things. And I now
Yeah.
use Hitbox.
Brooks is nice and all. So did you see they finally got 2 USB ports on the back of the PS5 for us?
Oh, that's cool. I'm not too worried about the PS5 right now because there's no Street Fighter.
True. Maybe when 6 comes out. Wow, Darklight's not wasting any time. All right, grab into the corner. Hitman's gonna be. Oh, double throw. Okay. God, the damage off of that is huge. All right, jump away jab. That's Hitman classic. That he actually developed to fight claws like J Money 5123
Oh,
of 5123
dash is
fame.
under.
Ooh.
Beautiful. And
Oh
again,
my God.
People always say when it comes to the EX Stomp, all you have to do is hold back, you'll be fine. But man, it is so hard to do that. Visually, you see him all in the air doing funky stuff. And you just naturally want to block.
Hitman with the V skill on Wake Up, catching that Chun-Li Fierce Punch. Wow.
That's stun.
This is looking like a dissection.
Yeah, it's a little bit actually too early of a stunt. Now you have to basically kill her again.
Of course, now,
throw in the corner,
Darklight's
Oh.
done being the victim.
Darklight has full.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Hitman with the EX scissors to catch right up.
I never would have thought of that. In my brain, I was thinking, oh, well, he's out.
Yeah, like he's
But-
got space now, but then, yeah, Hitman was just like, well, nope.
Hitman knows everything. Yeah. Hitman.
Oh, there it was. I see. I totally missed the thing in Discord where he did say he had to leave the P.
He had all that time, though.
All that time. Tell me you can't find a used water bottle somewhere around your PC?
Ugh.
Oh, man. Nice. Okay. Got the CC.
There we go. There we go.
EXSBK,
then-
always a good one.
Now that SBK just, just tap, tap, tap. Poke away.
I do still kind of wish she had her, her classic Tensho Kyaku, like the kind of her own little DP. But she's actually still pretty strong in this.
Round 2.
She got
Oh,
two
yeah.
solid normal anti-airs and a host of other good stuff.
Um,
I'm not gonna say
people
she's
were.
the best she's ever been, but
Well, people were talking about her being top tier this season, but then
I'd
when the
say top
season
10.
sort of got changed to an online season,
yeah,
tier list changed.
she can definitely be harder to play online because execution over CFN is finicky at best.
Yeah, she's definitely like a reaction character. Sort of like Kareem used to be real good, and then all of a sudden online.
And
All right,
so that's
Hitman
gonna
has
be,
the
tying it up.
opportunity to
Final round.
take another game if he gets this next round. Or he could just jump onto that fireball.
It's all good, baby. Ooh, nice. Red throw. I love crouching.
What?
Oh, sorry. I love jumping neutral roundhouse so much.
I love those dumb interactions that you've never seen before when they happen. You're just like, what?
Oh, just too far away to punish that. Inferno is actually very, very unsafe. But, well, not very, very unsafe, but unsafe enough. Ooh.
And that's the second time that Hitman has checked the overhead before it
That
even got close to
Hazanshu
him.
sucks. I hate it.
Hitman trying to jump in. Gets
Oh.
blocked and poked.
Okay, opposite side. Darklight manages to
Gets-
work in a micro step to those standing medium punch. Whoop. Hitman's gonna try
Hitman
to
works
fight
out
his
of the
way
corner though.
Yep. There we go.
Dash under, but nothing comes of it. Ooh, nice.
I mean, it is conceivable that Darklight could win on the
that-
neutral game,
that
but
could
not
be
after
it.
a V-trigger pop.
Yep. Game 2 for Hitman.
Yep. He only needs one more to actually clinch this tournament. Just to remind everybody, as winner in the grand finals, Hitman needs to only win one best of 5 match. Although if Darklight wants to take this, he's going to have to win 2. One to reset the bracket, and then one to finish it off.
Round
So let's see if that can happen.
Fight.
Does Darklight have what it takes to bring this back from an 0-2?
Oh, nice. Catches that whiff. And then dash up throw.
What's with everybody face grabbing and skull crushing?
Yep. To the corner you go.
Oh, very nice. Darklight using the so that command medium punch activates off of forward medium or back medium, so you can actually charge up a fireball while you're pumping a couple quick distance checks out. Uh-oh. All right, this is tournament point for Hitman.
Fight.
Oop. Okay, SBK to the corner. Got some good pressure on. Oop. Boot to the face. Oh, tried a nice low altitude roundhouse there. Weathering that
Oh,
block
nice
screen pretty
interruption
good.
there.
Yeah.
Gets Hitman in the corner.
Ooh. I
Slowly
think he
but
just snuffed
surely.
a scissor kick.
Up. Corners himself though. Darklight, you do not want to be in the corner.
He does not, but he manages to do the work and get a round off.
All right. Darklight has to win this or the tournament is over.
Yep. Big crunch. Okay. Counter hit with the command medium.
Just poking away.
Yep.
Into the corner though. It's not a place you want to be against Bison. Use the EX
Oh,
Fireball
man.
to get more space. and-
Darklight tried coming in with that crouch medium punch, probably to try to get a V-trigger activation off, but not happening. Ooh.
Oh, nullifies the Fireball and
Yep.
pressures him
There's the
back towards the
V-trigger.
corner.
Up, 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 up,
But
up,
here
up, up,
comes
up.
Darklight.
No grabs. Oh, head stop. And away.
I notice every time there's a
Oh.
Fireball, Hitman jumps back once and blocks it.
Oh, and just catches the toes for the win.
That's the tournament.
That's the
You
tournament.
weren't watching your toes, and you lost the tournament because
Because toes.
your toes. Now your sneakers are all scuffed up.
Bison said, I smell new shoes.
Hitman
Yep. Hitman taking that
Take-
one.
with Darklight coming in second. The Mysterious Bong coming in third.
Hitman winning, only dropping one game the entire night.
What?
Yep.
Who did he lose the game to? Was that
Darklight.
Darklight?
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what I would expect.
Yeah,
Uh,
GG's to everybody. Sorry about the, yeah, I mean, I can't really take full responsibility, but sorry to the internet troubles we were having.
It's all those beautiful 1080p 60 streams that everyone's like using up all the internet because they're all on YouTube at Matchstick Melee.
Oh man.
Looking at all those
All
1080p
those
60.
premium VODs.
Yeah, VODs.
Zion,
All
thank you
the-
for love, buddy.
all the
Zion's actually
Tekken
giving subs out.
tournaments.
Zion
Zion.
subbed Fuyu up.
There
Thanks,
we
man.
go.
I appreciate it. All right, let's go over these. Let's go over these results. Theory Tiddle sub me up. Hey, guess what, Fuyu? That means you get all the. Yeah, that's right. You get all the level 1 emotes,
Oh man, I love emotes.
including
Let's
the
go.
Fry Pog, the I get that reference Captain America.
I have the Matchstick ones.
Ooh, that's
I
right.
have
Ryan
the
Vile's
Mira
level 2, so
ones.
he gets you and.
I have the Shaolin pretzels.
Mhm.
I have the punk ones because someone gifted me a sub. People are nice.
And there's always there's the sick Matchstick logo way up there at the top. At the tier 3, but I don't accept. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. The power up around the Fry Pog. Nice. Anyway, let's check out these results. Hitman coming through 4-0 on the victory. Dark Light 3-2, second place. Mysterious Bong 4-2 ends up in third. That's just
Nice
tournament math.
name.
Yep.
Nice name. Mysterious Ball.
My serious Bong. It's not like my buddy or my sister. Let's see. Ryan Vile coming in fourth, followed by Sky647. No Good Citizen, aka Young Vape Gall. Game over for you, kid. Green Ranger 64. Vegetable Rights Activist, Invasion Asian, WTF's Up Denny's, and Kaiba Sega Saturn. All putting in good work tonight. It was honestly a tough seating situation, so I'm and someone's got to occupy these spots. No one, I think, did poorly at all.
If there's one thing I can tell you about myself is that I always come in fourth. So if you're gonna seed me, fourth is where it's like. If you look at all the Ohio tournaments, I've come in like fourth in, we'll say 70% of them.
Oh, hey, it's our good buddy Brian Simpkins in the chat.
Wake up and smell the DP. Heck yeah.
But yeah, you guys have been awesome. This has been a fun night. Make sure to check the YouTube channel in a couple days for the VOD. I realize I'm a few days behind on the same for on the VODs for Tekken and GBVS last week, but I'll get around to them. Tomorrow night's going to be Soul Calibur, PS4. I know you can all groan now, but we got to cover all the gamuts that I'm capable of covering. But yeah, Soul Calibur tomorrow night, PS4, 9 p.m. Thursday, 9 p.m., GBVS on PC. New character just dropped. His name is Belial, the Lord of Lies. And he's pretty beast. And you guys need to watch and figure out how to beat him.
That's one of my favorite things is when a new, like going to tournaments or playing in tournaments when a new character drops for that game. Because everybody, I realize the internet is out there, but the best way to learn is actually just play against people with a character. And with new characters, it's just fun because people have totally different ways of playing new characters before the meta comes out,
Exactly. But yeah, I know we're all kind of looking forward to our new character, Dan, who should be dropping fairly soon. I mean, it looks like they got pretty much all of his animations down, if nothing else. So that'll be something to look forward to. But
I can't wait to back throw people.
oh
I
yeah,
love his back throw.
he looks so sad, and although I think it's funny that his fireball goes farther than Kage's. Yeah, that's gonna be it for us tonight. Thank you to Ryan Vile and Invasion Asian for helping out behind the scenes. You guys are awesome. Thanks to everybody who followed and subbed and everything else. You guys are really keeping the lights on for me right now, and I very much appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart of you. Thank you to Sky647 for joining us tonight. No Good Citizen. There's just everybody who hasn't been here and still comes through even after long periods of being away. Super, super appreciate it. You guys are great.
Kiltron's mom was here.
Kiltron's mom was
Remember?
here. She gave us a hug.
Rooting for Hitman.
Yep. But yeah, this is always fun. We'll be back next week for another one. So yeah, mark your calendars. I'm gonna go eat a pizza.
All right. Have fun with that.
I will. Thank you. But yeah, you guys are great. Much love to the CFG. Much love to the FGC. Let's hope we can all get over our current woes in a timely manner and come back to see each other and play some fun IRL games one more time. While we're waiting on that, everyone be excellent to each other. Remember to keep your tempers in check. Get out there and vote in November for what you believe in. And yeah, just be excellent to each other. That's all I got.
Cheers.
Yep. Peace, everybody.